On July 22nd at 8:08 p.m., Archangel Michael tried to deliver a rare miracle to you, but your own doubt sent it back. This is your second chance. Open before 11:11 p.m. to receive it. At exactly 8:08 p.m. on July 22nd, a divine clock struck in the spirit realm. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, stood at your doorstep, holding a rare miracle meant just for you. Not just any miracle, but one that could have changed everything. A financial release, a healing breakthrough, a soul-cleansing peace. Something you've prayed for under tear-soaked pillows and whispered into the dark when no one else knew. Heaven heard. God sent help. But something stopped it. That something wasn't an enemy. It wasn't a curse. It wasn't time running out. It was doubt. Silent, sneaky, and subtle doubt that slipped into your mind like a fog. A thought like, maybe this isn't real, or what if I'm not chosen? And in that moment, though the miracle was already in motion, it hit resistance. That shut the spiritual door just as Archangel Michael approached, and what was meant to arrive turned back. But here is the revelation you must not ignore. Heaven does not abandon. God gives second chances to hearts willing to believe again. That very same miracle, yes, the one sent to you, has been recalibrated in the heavens. The spiritual address has not changed. But this time, the window is small. You must receive it before 11:11 p.m. You are reading this right now because your spirit cried out for another chance. And God answered. This is not about luck. It's not about being good enough. This is about timing, alignment, and faith. Archangel Michael is prepared to return, but only if your heart is open, not suspicious. If your belief stands strong, the blessing will enter swiftly. You are being called to show trust in a moment where many would hesitate. And if you respond now, a new door opens. Why is this moment so critical? Because doubt delays but faith releases. Because the enemy of your promise isn't always a devil, it can be disbelief. Your miracle is already approved. Your name is already stamped on it. But you must become a spiritual magnet of faith, not a wall of fear. Archangel Michael is watching. Will your spirit open this time? You are not being tested. You are being invited. The time is short, but the grace is strong. Let today be different. Speak faith. Receive. Believe. Type I am rising to get the blessing 4896. You may be wondering, how could doubt stop something so powerful? The answer is simple but deep. In the spiritual world, faith is a door. It's not a feeling. It's not just words. It's a living gate that allows heaven to touch earth. When you believe, the door swings wide open. Angels move freely. Miracles drop into your life like rain. But when doubt enters, the door slams shut. Not because God is angry, but because doubt is the opposite of permission. Doubt says to heaven, I don't trust what you're doing. And heaven, always respecting your free will, steps back. That's what happened on July 22nd. When Archangel Michael came near with your rare miracle, your thoughts became clouded. You questioned the timing. You worried if it was too late. You let fear whisper louder than faith. And in that moment, the miracle could land. Type I am anointed to get blessing 5551. But hear this clearly. Doubt does not mean you are bad. It just means your spirit got tired. Maybe life has let you down too many times. Maybe people you trusted broke your heart. Maybe your prayers seemed unanswered for too long. So now, even when heaven tries to bless you, your heart flinches. That's not your fault. It's your wound. But wounds must heal before miracles can stick. That's why Archangel Michael is returning, not just with a blessing, but with healing for your belief. This moment is more than a second chance. It's a spiritual surgery. God wants to remove the fear that made you miss the first miracle. He wants to place inside you a strong, bold faith that cannot be shaken. It's what opens the door. That's what draws the miracle back to your doorstep. Type I am rising to get the blessing 6214. Archangel Michael hath been watching your heart closely. He saw your tears. He felt your confusion. He knew you were disappointed when nothing changed that night. But even in your sadness, he saw something beautiful. You didn't walk away. You stayed. You kept listening. You kept hoping, even if it was just a little. And that is why heaven has returned to you now. The time has come to speak faith louder than fear. When you say, I still believe, you are breaking the chains that held your miracle back. You are telling heaven, I'm ready now. And when you do that, angels start moving again. This is a holy moment. Don't let it pass by. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 7332. Some people think miracles are only for the perfect. That is a lie. Miracles are for the wounded who still whisper yes. You may have been hurt. You may have felt forgotten. But you are still here, still reading, still open. That is enough. It is powerful. Heaven honors that. Let the truth sink into your soul. Your miracle was delayed, not denied. What God marked for you is returning, and this time, it will not pass you by. If you believe, the more you trust, the stronger the delivery. Archangel Michael stands again with the blessing in hand. Will your heart be open? Speak this out loud now. I break every doubt. I receive with faith. Let it echo in your spirit. Let it rise up like a shout in heaven. This is your moment of return. Don't treat it like it's small. Don't push it away again. Grab it with both hands of faith and don't let go. The blessing is closer than it's ever been. But you must welcome it now, before 11:11 p.m. Let your spirit respond. The door is open. Type I receive to get the blessing 9001. Many people think that once a blessing is missed, it's lost forever. But that is not true in God's kingdom. When heaven writes your name on something, it does not erase it because of delay. A miracle you were supposed to receive at 8:08 p.m. is still marked for you. It has not been given to someone else. It has not vanished. It has simply been waiting for your heart to be ready. This means what was coming: healing in your body, peace in your home, release from fear. Even financial help is still circling back. Archangel Michael did not forget you. He opposed you. And now, he returns, carrying what is still yours. In the heavens, your name still flashes in light next to this word, approved. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5244. You need to know this because the enemy wants you to think you missed your one chance. He wants you to believe the miracle is over. That's a lie. You are not too late. You are not disqualified. God is not angry with you. Heaven is patient. Archangel Michael did not leave because you failed. He left to give you time to recover your faith. And now, he is back. That miracle is still yours. Say that out loud. It is still mine. The moment you say that, something powerful happens. Your spirit agrees with heaven. Your faith stretches forward again. And your name shines brighter in the spiritual realm. Angels take notice. I begin moving toward you. This is real. This is spiritual law. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6559. You may not feel worthy. That's okay. None of us are perfect. What matters is that you are willing. God works with those who stay open, even after they fall. Archangel Michael does not carry blessings for the proud. He carries miracles for the humble, for those who say, God, I still want what you have for me. Maybe you were waiting for a sign to believe again. This message is your sign. The timing, the words, the pull in your heart, it's all divine. You didn't click this by accident. You were called back to this moment. The miracle is still yours, but now it's closer than ever. It's right in front of you. All you need to do is stretch your faith once more. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7121. This time, make sure doubt doesn't interrupt again. You must be stronger than the fear inside you. Think about the woman in the Bible who touched the hem of Jesus' robe. She didn't shout. She didn't make a scene. She just believed quietly and reached forward. That is all you need to do. Reach in faith, and the blessing will land. You are being invited to do just that. Not loudly, not perfectly, just truthfully, from your heart. Say, Lord, I trust you again. Archangel Michael hears those words. He feels the shift. And when your faith returns, so does the miracle. This is not the end. This is the restart. You have not failed. You have been prepared. And now, the time is holy. The next hour is golden. Before 11:11 p.m., something divine is set to happen. If you open your heart, if you open your mouth, if you stretch your belief just one more time, you will not miss it. Type I receive now to get blessing 8910. Support message first of 3, placed after part 3. When you respond to God's voice, the heavens move. If this message has touched your soul, it's because God is calling you into alignment. Every miracle this channel speaks reaches someone hungry for hope, and that includes you. As you receive, you also have the chance to release. When you give, through super thanks, membership, or the PayPal link in the video description, you become part of this prophetic flow. You're sowing light into a world full of doubt. I heard God say, those who help carry my word, I will carry their burden. If your heart says yes, act now. Let your giving be a prophetic act that unlocks the same miracle you're believing for. You may not have seen it with your eyes, but the moment your miracle was delayed, a battle began in the spirit realm. Archangel Michael was not standing alone. There were dark forces trying to pull your blessing away. Not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. When God sends something valuable, the enemy notices, and he always tries to stop it before it arrives. This is what happened on July 22nd. As the clock struck 8:08 p.m., your name was spoken in the heavens. The miracle began to move. But suddenly, your doubt gave the enemy a door. He right in with spiritual confusion, delays, distractions, and fear. The moment you questioned the miracle, it gave the dark forces permission to fight harder. The miracle did not disappear. It did not cut in a woe. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5113. But the good news is this: Archangel Michael never gives up. He doesn't walk away from the children of God. He fights harder when you fall. He swings his sword with more power when he sees your tears. And that's what he's been doing these past days, battling in the spirit, protecting your name, guarding the miracle, waiting for you to believe again so he can deliver it. God never wastes a battle. If you have felt drained, confused, or heavy recently, it's not because you're weak. It's because your soul has been involved in a war you didn't even see. But now the tide is turning, and now the air is clearing, and your faith is rising again. That means Archangel Michael has the signal to return. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6947. Sometimes, the miracle doesn't come immediately because God is still dealing with the atmosphere around you. He wants your blessing to land safely. That's why timing matters. If he gives it too early, it might get snatched. But now, because you are listening, watching, and receiving, it means the moment is right. Your space has been cleared. The enemy knows he can't stop the miracle anymore. So now, he will try one last trick. Silence. He'll try to make you ignore this message. He'll whisper, "Nothing is happening," hoping you close the door again. Don't let him win this time. Speak louder. Believe stronger. Respond quicker. This is your holy window. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7333. There are spiritual laws at work. Heaven responds to belief. Your voice in faith opens portals. Your yes breaks chains. Every time you declare, "I receive," you are shaking the dark realm and giving angels fresh strength. This is not just a message, it's a command center. The more you engage, the faster the miracle arrives. The blessing is circling back, and it's looking for agreement. It's looking for a soul who will not let it pass by again. And right now, that soul is you. You've come too far to give up now. You've already survived the delay. This is your reward moment. Type I believe again to get the blessing 8670. You are not crazy. You are not imagining this. Something real is moving in the unseen. Heaven is active. Archangel Michael is near. The miracle is still yours. And this time, the war will end with victory. But only if your faith stays open until 11:11 p.m. Do not delay. Say this out loud right now. The war is over. My miracle is near. That simple sentence becomes a sword in the spirit. You are stronger than the fear. You are more powerful than the doubt. You are more ready than you know. Heaven agrees with you. Now move. Type I receive now to get blessing 9217. Do you know why the enemy worked so hard to stop this miracle? It's not just about you receiving a blessing. It's about what happens after you receive it. This miracle is not just a gift. It's a shift. It carries power to change not just your life, but the lives of others around you. When you receive it, a chain reaction begins. That's what the enemy fears most. Your miracle was sent to heal you, help you, and lift you. But it's also designed to unlock others. God uses one person's breakthrough to create many breakthroughs. When your miracle lands, it becomes a testimony. It becomes proof to someone else that God still moves. That's what the enemy hates. Your voice after the blessing arrives. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5362. The enemy doesn't just fear your miracle. He fears your mouth. Because once your mouth starts speaking about what God did, others will start believing again. People who gave up hope will see your joy and feel God calling them. That's why the enemy tried to send doubt. That's why he tried to keep you silent. Because your miracle is not small. It's meant to shake others free too. Archangel Michael knows this. That's why he fought so hard to protect what was assigned to you. It's not just for your peace. It's for your influence. It's for your voice to carry spiritual weight again. Every time you speak faith, you plant seeds. And once the miracle hits, those seeds grow fast. You become a living witness. I'm chosen to get the blessing 6628. You know how powerful that is. You go from waiting to walking, from empty to overflowing, from doubt to dominion. That's what the enemy cannot allow. Because the moment you rise, you pull others up with you. That's why this delay was so violent. That's why the spiritual war hit you so hard. It's not because you were weak. It's because your impact is strong. Your miracle is a message. It tells hell, you didn't win. It tells your past, you don't define me. It tells every silent watcher, God still answers. And when you say those things with confidence, the darkness begins to tremble. That's why it's urgent that you do not miss this second chance. I am anointed to get blessing 7014. The blessing that is returning to you now is full of glory. It will light up dark places and will restore what was lost. It will bring answers you didn't expect. And it will draw others to the God who never left you. Your blessing has breath. It will speak louder than your pain, but only if you let it reach you this time. So now you must decide. Will you stay silent, or will you rise? Will you keep your faith small, or will you stretch it wide like wings? Archangel Michael is ready. The blessing is glowing. The moment is passing fast. You must open now, not later. Tomorrow. Now. You were marked for this moment long ago. And no weapon, no person, no mistake has erased your name. A miracle has your spiritual fingerprint on it. God has held it for you. Now take it. Grab it. Speak it. Let your faith be louder than your fear. This is not just for you. It's for many. You are the start of something holy. I receive now to get blessing 9331. There are some wounds in your life that words couldn't heal. You smiled through pain. You kept going while broken. You trusted people who failed you. You tried to stay strong even when your heart was tired. And through all of that, you asked God for one thing. Can you fix this? That cry did not go unheard. That cry is why your miracle was sent. God didn't just send something random to you. He sent the exact blessing your soul needs. He knew it was broken. He saw what others didn't. This miracle is not just about money or comfort. It's about restoration. It's about healing the places in you that have been quietly hurting for years. That's what makes this second chance so powerful. I'm rising to get the blessing 5478. When your heart is whole, your life becomes powerful. Broken people can still be used by God, but healed people become weapons. They become warriors. When your emotions are healed, your faith becomes sharp. Your voice becomes strong. You begin to walk with boldness. That's what this miracle is designed to do. It's not just to help you, it's to restore you. The enemy tried to convince you that healing wasn't possible. He said you'd always carry that pain. He whispered, you'll never feel whole again. But the devil is a liar. Heaven is now answering with truth. And the truth is this: you will be healed. Not halfway. Fully. Not someday. Now. That's what Archangel Michael is carrying in his hands right now. I am chosen to get the blessing 6153. The pain you feel isn't just about the past. It was meant to stop you from trusting the future. But the miracle returning now has power to break that pain's hold. This blessing doesn't just land in your life. It writes your life. It speaks to the past and says, you no longer win here. It speaks to the future and says, peace will now reign. And yes, God knows how deep the wound went. He saw every moment you cried alone. He counted every tear. That's why this miracle is sacred. It is tailor-made for you. It was not pulled off a shelf. It was designed in the secret place. It fits your heart like a divine key fits a lock. That's why you must believe again before 11:11 p.m. I am anointed to get blessing 7,844. Let this be the moment where you stop carrying what broke you. Let this be the moment when the miracle enters and breaks that final chain. You do not have to live another day trying to look okay. This is your time to be made whole, to rise with fresh strength, to speak with fresh joy, and to walk forward without fear. You will not carry this pain into the next season. A miracle is coming to end what has tormented you, and it is closer than you think. Archangel Michael is standing at your spiritual gate. He is ready to deliver. Will you open the door? Will you let your heart receive again? If yes, say it now. Declare it. Let heaven hear you. God is faithful. He's never been late. He's never sent a heavy healing. What He's doing now in your life is complete. He is powerful. He is lasting. Let go of fear. Let go of shame. Let go of everything that told you it was over. This is your restart. This is your rebuild. And this is your reward. Type I receive now to get blessing 9,107. The most powerful word you can speak right now is yes. A simple word. Just 3 letters. But in the spirit realm, that word carries deep power. When you say yes to God again, you are giving heaven permission to move fully in your life. You are saying, Lord, I trust you with my future, even after what happened in my past. Some people think miracles require long prayers or big actions. But many times, God is just waiting for a whisper, a quiet yes from your heart. He listens closely. He watches your spirit. That moment you decide to believe again, even if it feels small, heaven starts to move. That yes sends angels running toward you. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5,684. When Archangel Michael hears your yes, he doesn't wait. He steps forward. He releases what was held back. He fights through any darkness still trying to cling to you. Your yes is the signal. It's the green light in the spirit world. It tells God, I am ready to receive again. And that opens doors you didn't even know were locked. You may feel nervous to say yes again. You may think, what if it doesn't happen? That fear is normal. But this is where trust comes in. God is not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be willing. Say yes, not because you have all the answers, but because you still believe He does. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6,472. When you say yes, things begin to shift. Confusion starts to break. Clarity begins to rise. Doubt starts to shrink. And joy begins to glow again in your soul. It's a small word, but it makes a big sound in the heavens. Even if you feel weak, even if you feel unsure, your yes still carries power. Heaven recognizes your voice. The reason the enemy wanted to shut you down is because he feared your yes. He knew that if you said it one more time, the miracle would land. He knew that one yes could start a whole new season. That's why he tried to tire you. That's why he tried to distract you. But here you are, still standing, still reading, still ready. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7,749. Every yes you speak becomes a seed, and God promises to bring a harvest from every seed. You may not see it all right away, but something begins to grow. Faith begins to rise. Hope begins to return, and the miracle begins to move closer. Heaven honors faith, even faith the size of a mustard seed. All God needs is a yes. So say it now. Whisper it. Shout it. Write it. Speak it. Just don't hold it back. This is your moment. This is your call to open wide the doors of your heart. Let Archangel Michael in. Let the blessing in. Say yes again, and watch what heaven does next. The window is still open, but it will not stay open long. 11:11 p.m. is approaching. This is your second chance. Your yes is not too late. It is right on time. You don't have to be perfect. Just present. You don't have to know everything. Just trust. Say yes and step into what God has already prepared for you. Type I receive now to get blessing 9023. From the moment you were born, heaven had plans for you. God wrote your name in His book. He knew your future. He saw the battles you would face, the people who would leave, and the times you would cry when no one was watching. Still, He said, I will bless this one. This miracle you are about to receive is not a surprise. It was always meant for you. Before you ever prayed, God had already prepared this blessing. Before you even felt the pain, heaven already planned your healing. Nothing that has happened to you hath been hidden from God. Even the moments when you felt forgotten were moments when God was closest. Now, He is proving it through this miracle. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5569. Archangel Michael didn't just arrive randomly. He was assigned to you long ago. He's been watching over your life, waiting for the perfect moment to release what's yours. That moment is now. Not last year. Not 10 years from now. Now. Everything that delayed you was preparing you. Every hurt, every tear, every silent season made space for this divine gift. Some people believe they aren't good enough to receive from God. But God does not bless you based on your perfection. He blesses you because He loves you. Your worth was never based on your past. It was always based on His promise. And His promise is still active. His word does not return empty. It finishes what it started. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6623. This miracle is more than just help. It's proof that you're seen. It's confirmation that you are not invisible. You matter to God. You matter to heaven. That's why this second chance is so powerful. It's not just about something being fixed, it's about something being fulfilled. You were made for this moment. The enemy wants you to think this is just another message. But your spirit knows the truth. Something inside you is stirring. You can feel the pull. That is not emotion. That is the Holy Spirit confirming that your time is now. That miracle is still on the way, and it's still addressed to your name. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7855. When you receive this blessing, you are not stealing it. You are not forcing it. You are simply receiving what was already yours. It hath been waiting. It has been guarded. And now, it is ready to land. The delay is over. The door is open. All that is left is your agreement. You don't need anyone's permission. You don't need to explain yourself. You only need to say, I believe this is mine. I believe a lot what fear once blotted. That faith will activate what heaven has held back. Archangel Michael is watching. He's waiting for your signal. Give it now. Your miracle is not late. It's on time. You are not unworthy. You are chosen. This is not just a good moment. It's a God moment. So let your heart respond. Let your spirit rise. Let your faith stretch. This was always meant for you, and now it's here. Don't miss it. Type I receive now to get blessing 9084. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but something is already moving in the spirit. When you began to believe again, it created a wave in heaven. Angels began moving. Doors started opening. Chains started breaking. And the blessing that was waiting has begun to make its way back to you. Faith always brings movement. That's why doubt is dangerous. Doubt locks things up. Faith unlocks them. That's why God waited until you were ready to believe again. Now that your heart has opened, the spiritual atmosphere around you is changing. Light is entering. Healing is flowing. And miracles are getting closer. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5912. Sometimes you don't feel the change at first. It may still feel quiet. But don't let silence confuse you. God often moves in stillness. He does his biggest work in secret. Then suddenly, you begin to see signs. You get a message, an opportunity, a call. Something shifts. That is the proof that your yes unlocked something divine. Right now, heaven is sending that kind of shift to you. It may be small at first, but it will grow. A new path is being opened. A better door is being prepared. A financial release is forming. A healing breakthrough is rising. It is the power of your faith. It does more than you know. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6296. There are blessings with your name on them that were stuck for years. But today those blessings are being released. Archangel Michael is not just coming back to you. He's coming with everything that was held up. Every delay, every block, every spiritual wall is now crumbling. This is the beginning of a new flow. The enemy is losing ground. Why? Because you dared to believe again. And belief is what the enemy fears most. Because when you believe, you act. When you act, you change. When you change, you inspire. And when you inspire, you break chains, not just for yourself, but for others too. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7126. This miracle is not just about you. It's about others watching you. Your life is a message. Your breakthrough becomes someone else's hope. God wants to bless you so powerfully that others feel it. He wants to lift you so high that others say, only God could do that. That's why this blessing is special. It's going to make people notice. So what do you do now? Stay in faith. Keep your heart open. Keep speaking life. Keep saying yes to God. Don't go back to fear. Don't shrink into silence. Stay in the light. Let your life continue to be the doorway that heaven walks through. What is coming will be worth it. Your past pain will feel small next to your future blessing. The spiritual movement has already started. Don't step away. Don't close the door now. Stay present. Stay expecting. The miracle is already on its way. It is finding you now. Type I receive now to get blessing 9027. The movement has already begun, and you are part of it. As the miracle gets closer to you, someone else is watching, hoping for their own. That's how this works. Light spreads. Fire catches. When you support this prophetic mission through Super Thanks membership, with the PayPal link below, you're not just giving, you're igniting miracles in others. God sees what you release, and He multiplies it. The Lord says, "Whoever waters others will themselves be watered." Let your gift today carry the same power as your faith. Act now, and let your seed speak in heaven as your faith speaks on earth. In the beginning, the blessing was delayed because of doubt. But now that you believe again, it is returning with divine speed. Heaven moves fast when a heart is ready. What once seemed far is now close. What was blocked is now free. The moment you said yes, things in the spirit world began shifting quickly. Some blessings move slow because the heart is not ready. But when faith aligns with heaven, speed becomes a sign. God doesn't need weeks to move. He can shift your entire life in one moment. And that moment could be now. The miracle that was once on hold is now in motion. Angels are moving faster than before. Type "I am rising" to get the blessing 5881. You may feel something changing around you. Even if you can't explain it, there is a sense of urgency in the air. That's not pressure. That's movement. That's heaven rushing to reach you. Archangel Michael is leading this charge. He is bringing what was once delayed, and he is doing it quickly. The enemy wanted you to believe things take forever. He wanted you to think God forgot you. But God doesn't forget. He was simply waiting for your heart to be open again. Now that it is, he's showing you how quickly he can move. In one moment, healing can come. In 1 hour, favor can be released. Type "I am chosen" to get the blessing 6673. Do not assume the miracle will take months or years. That is the voice of fear. That is not the voice of faith. Faith says, it can happen right now. That's the kind of belief God is responding to today. That's why 11:11 p.m. was chosen as your moment. Because something quick is about to land. The Bible is full of stories where things changed in a moment. A woman touched Jesus and was healed instantly. A blind man spoke once, and sight returned. One shout brought down the walls of Jericho. That same God is your God. That same power is moving now. That same speed is on its way to you. Type "I am anointed" to get blessing 7991. You will not have to wait forever. You will not have to suffer longer. What is coming will surprise you. It will come through unexpected people, in unexpected ways. But you will know it came from heaven. Why? Because you said yes. Because you dared to believe again. Because you trusted a second time. Heaven rewards fast faith. When you move quickly in obedience, God moves quickly in response. That's what this moment is about. It's a divine exchange. Your yes released heavens now. This is more than hope. It's happening. Right now. In this hour. In your life. You are standing under an open heaven. The gates have swung wide. Archangel Michael is moving through them. And your miracle is coming with him. Don't second guess it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Trust it. Speak it. Receive it. It's not a maybe. It's a now. Type "I receive" now to get blessing 9112. There have been many things in your life that were taken, broken, or lost. You tried to hold on, but some things slipped away. Time, opportunities, relationships, peace, even joy. For a long time, it felt like you were always losing something important. And deep down, you wondered if anything good would ever return. But here is the truth. God never forgot what was taken from you. He saw what was stolen. He knows the damage life caused. And now, through this miracle, He is not just giving you something new. He is restoring what was lost. Restoration is different from replacement. Replacement gives you something else. Restoration gives you back what was taken. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5986. The enemy worked hard to convince you it was too late. He told you your best days were behind you. But he lied. Heaven is now proving the truth. God is the restorer. He doesn't just make things better, he makes them right. The blessing coming to you now is a healing miracle. It will reach into your past and pull joy, strength, and peace back into your hands. Archangel Michael is bringing more than just a gift. He's bringing recovery. He's carrying a divine refund. Every moment that was stolen, every opportunity that slipped away, every tear that fell without answers, God saw it all. And now, He's repaying you. Not in the same way, but in a better way. A deeper way. A lasting way. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6541. You may not understand how it's going to happen. That's okay. Restoration is God's job, not yours. Your part is to believe, to stay open, to expect, and to declare, I receive what was stolen. When you speak those words in faith, something shifts. Angels begin returning what was taken. Heaven begins pouring out what was blocked. The Bible says God will restore the years the enemy has eaten. That includes years of stress, years of fear, years of delay. That promise is not just for others, it's for you. This miracle is your moment to step into that promise. You're not just getting help. You're getting history healed. You're getting time redeemed. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7834. You will smile again, and this time, it will be real. You will laugh again, and this time, it won't be fake. You will walk with peace, and this time, it will stay. That's what restoration feels like. It's when God gives you back what pain tried to erase. And He's doing it now. This is more than a blessing. It is a holy recovery. What the enemy meant for harm, God is now using for good. Every broken place is being filled. Every empty space is being covered. And every bitter season is being turned sweet. The pain will not win. Restoration is taking over. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are not broken beyond repair. You are marked for restoration. You are seen by heaven, and you are ready to receive. The window is still open. A miracle is still moving. Archangel Michael is still near. But time is running short. Believe now. Receive now. Type I receive now to get blessing 9091. You might wonder, why didn't the miracle come earlier? That's a fair question. You prayed. You cried. You waited. You believed. And yet, the blessing was delayed. But here is what heaven wants you to know today. The miracle didn't come late. It came prepared. God wasn't just waiting for the right time. He was preparing the right you. Some things can only be received when the heart is ready. If the miracle had come too early, you might have mishandled it. Not because you were bad, but because you weren't healed yet. You weren't strong yet. You still carried old fears. And God, in His deep love, didn't want to give you something that would break under pressure. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5872. Sometimes delay is protection. Sometimes delay is preparation. And sometimes delay is proof that what's coming is too valuable to be rushed. Archangel Michael didn't forget you. He was waiting for heaven's green light. And that light just turned on. That's why you're feeling this message so deeply right now. Because it's finally time. Now your heart is open. Your faith is active. Your wounds are healing. Your hands are empty and ready to receive. You're not the same person you were before. You're stronger, wiser, calmer. And now, when the blessing arrives, you'll be able to carry it with grace. That's the beauty of divine timing. It arrives when you are fully ready. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6639. The enemy tried to tell you it was denied, but it was only delayed. He tried to make you bitter during the wait, but instead, you grew. You cried, but you didn't quit. You slowed down, but you didn't stop. And now, because you endured, the blessing is returning with even greater power. You must understand this. What's coming now is better than what you would have received before. God added interest to your miracle. The delay was not wasted. The wait made the blessing grow. The longer it was held, the more complete it became. And now, it's coming full and overflowing. Type I am anointed to get blessing 7960. This is your reward for not giving up, for still trusting, for staying connected, for showing up today and reading this message. It's not just another word. It's a release. It's the sign that heaven is ready to deliver what was kept back. But remember, God's blessings fall best on prepared ground, and your heart has now been made ready. That's why this miracle is different. That's why this moment feels holy. Because it is. The heavens are moving. The angels are alert. And Archangel Michael has the green light to enter with your breakthrough. But your yes is still needed. Your faith is still the doorway. And your voice is still the signal. So speak it out loud now. I am ready. I am willing. I am receiving. Let your words match your spirit. Let your heart fully open. What's coming is greater than you imagined. And it is coming because you were patient, faithful, and prepared. Type I receive now to get blessing 9122. You've been through the delay. You've walked through the silence. You fought the doubt. And now, you are standing at the final moment, the edge of your miracle. But this time, nothing will block it. Nothing will delay it. Nothing will steal it. This time, it will reach you fully and on time. The blessing is no longer waiting in the heavens. It has already been released. The difference now is that your heart is fully open. Your faith is alive again. You are no longer questioning. You are ready. You are standing in position, like a receiver waiting for the ball to be passed. And heaven is already moving toward you. Type I am rising to get the blessing 5917. Archangel Michael has cleared the path. The spiritual blocks that once stood between you and your miracle have been broken. Every invisible wall is falling. Every lie is crumbling. Every delay has ended. The blessing that once turned back is now moving forward, with speed, with power, and with accuracy. Why is this important? Because you need to know that nothing from your past can stop this. Not your old mistakes. Not your fears. Not your past failures. God is not holding anything against you. He has already forgiven. He has already prepared. And now, He is already releasing. Type I am chosen to get the blessing 6594. When God moves, no man can block Him. No enemy can stop Him. No curse can overpower Him. This time, it's not just about your belief. It's about God's authority. He has spoken the word, and that word will not return empty. It will land. It will complete. It will bless. And you will see it. Your role now is simple. Stay in agreement. Keep your heart open. Don't entertain fear again. Don't replay the old lies in your mind. Stay aligned with heaven. Speak life. Speak faith. Speak agreement. These words will keep the path clear and the gates open for your miracle to arrive fully. Top, I am anointed to get blessing 7,883. This miracle is more than just an answer to prayer. It's a sign that God is with you. A sign that your story is not over. A sign that you are still marked for glory. What is coming is not small. It will change the direction of your life. It will restore what we lost. It will open doors you never imagined. So, declare this now. Nothing will block my blessing. Say it out loud. Say it with faith. Say it until your heart believes it. Because it's true. No more delays. No more doubts. No more fear. Your road is open. The angel is near. And your blessing is falling into place now. Type I believe again to get the blessing 8,447. You waited long enough. You prayed long enough. You stood strong through storms. Now is your time to receive what has always been yours. Heaven has said yes. Archangel Michael is moving. And nothing, no one, can stop what God has started. Type I receive now to get blessing 9,137. This is it. You've walked through the full message. You've seen the signs. You felt the truth. Now, all that's left is this one final moment. Before 11:11 p.m. strikes, you are being called to say yes one more time. Heaven is closer than ever. A miracle is within reach. Your spirit knows it. Your heart feels it. This time, you must fully receive it. Everything that tried to stop you has failed. Doubt failed. Delay failed. Fear failed. The enemy failed. You are still standing. Still watching. Still believing. And that means you win. The only thing that could stop this miracle now is silence. But your voice has already been chosen to break through the silence. Let it rise now. Speak these words out loud. Lord, I receive. I believe. I trust. I welcome the miracle you sent for me. Say it once. Say it twice. Let your soul agree. You are not begging for a blessing. You are receiving one that is already yours. You're not asking for favor. You're accepting what's already been written in heaven. This is your moment of completion. This is the hour of divine reversal. Everything that was broken is being restored. Everything that was blocked is being released. What you were once afraid of is now becoming your testimony. And what you thought would never happen is about to happen. You have made it to the end of this message because you were meant to. Because your name was marked for this miracle. Because heaven had a plan that included you. Because Archangel Michael fought for you. And because God never gave up on you, not even for a second. Now, it's your turn to move. Before 11:11 p.m., respond in faith. Say yes one more time. Say it with your voice. Say it with your heart. Say it with your life. And the heavens will move in your direction. Type I receive it fully to get blessing 9,999. If this message spoke to your heart, then you already know. This isn't just another video. It was a divine assignment. One that reached your soul at the exact right moment. And now, God is calling you not only to receive, but to sow. When you support this mission, through Super Thanks membership, or by using the PayPal link in the description, you're helping someone else hear the word that once healed you. You are planting light into darkness, opening spiritual doors for others. God says, give, and it shall be given to you. So give boldly. Give as a response to the miracle you've just received. Let your gift speak in heaven, just as your faith did tonight.